The S&P 500 printed an intraday record high for the first time in 2 years today, the 19th of January 2024, powered by gains in chipmakers and heavyweight technology stocks and optimism around artificial intelligence. So it has erased the last of a nearly 25% sell-off that began in early 2022. The widely followed U.S. stock market benchmark is currently up around 1.2% above its previous peak of 4,818.62 points recorded on the 4th of January 2022. So this is what's going on right now. As a matter of fact, this is the S&P 500 live right now. It's currently at 4838. So, but unfortunately, this chart, it doesn't have. This is a 1 day chart. It doesn't. Okay, let's stick with this 1 day chart. But this is a 1 second chart. It has. It is the closest you can get to what's going on right now. So, according to some certain veterans, the algos are indicating that if as things stand right now, the S&P closes below 4,797. The chance of that happening, we have around 32 minutes before the market closes. The chance of that happening will signal a move towards the previously towards the lows of the levels of 4720, 4697. So let's this will be those sort of levels, 4720. Okay, this is, let's see where we can find 47 will be here. Do we have it on any Fibonacci here? Yeah, we'll be around here, 4720 exactly. We have 4724. It will, if it does do that, if it closes below 4797, and like I said, what are the odds of that happening? It's currently trading at 4,836 for it to lose. Well, never say never. It's just going to. We're talking about only 40 points. You can easily erase all of that in the next few minutes. But if it does do that, then we are talking about retracing all the way down to 4,724 and even all the way down to 4697. Exactly, we have that. We have 4686, and we also have 4648. So we're talking about these two levels. If it does close below that, but the chance of that happening is not there. As a matter of fact, it has actually breached the highs. This was a high that wasn't really expected to happen. This was a high, 4794. It has been breached. That's I think 4794. I want to believe there's a previous target that was there, 4838. It has actually reached those highs already. 4838 has breached it. But who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to continue to happen thereafter? But there are extreme upward projections. We have some projections have levels like 4899. We have here 4975. What are the odds that can happen in the coming weeks? It's absolutely possible. That can absolutely happen. Yeah. So that's what's going on right now. The S&P printing all-time record highs in this session of today, the 19th of January 2023. Let's see what's going on. The most actives at the moment. Let's have a look and see what they are doing. Yeah, let's see. AMD is still the most active, up 5.98%. We're just going to dive in and digest what's going on with AMD. So yes, let's quickly move on to AMD and see what's going on there today. AMD, we have picked up a position there. That's a bit late, but nevertheless we're in there now. So we have projections for AMD 179.57. We have 191.99, 227.39. and their downward projections just slightly below where it is. We have 169.46. We also have 163.02, and the projections go all the way down to 97.28. But don't bet your house that AMD is really going to give up this momentum. It has picked up in this new year. It's those who didn't who missed out on Nvidia are definitely in here. They're definitely in here. Let's see whether we can find any news concerning Nvidia. AMD hits all-time high this week. AMD is maintained as a strong buyer by Raymond James. AMD price target to 190 from 140 maintains a strong rating. Let's see. AMD shares are up more than 2%. Okay. Raymond James maintained a strong buy and raised the price target to from 140 to 190. Shares of the semiconductor chipmaker also gained last week in sympathy to Taiwan Semiconductor after the company reported a strong quarter financial results. Okay, what happened to TSMC on Thursday? Okay, yeah. Let's come back again on AMD here on Think or Swim. Okay, this is AMD. Yes, this is what's going on right now. The market still open, very much open, very much alive. Let's see. We have targets. We have projections. Okay, it has actually. It's trading all-time highs again. You can see that we are talking about 160. It's now at 170. So things are moving seriously. Things are moving seriously with AMD. Okay, I think we are going to do all of these while we also watch and see what's going on with the broader market. Okay, let's see. SPX, S&P 500 index. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly move on to Marathon. Marathon is up around 1.12%. A much desired gain for today. This is what it has done so far today. Okay, let's see. Let's come back to Charles Schwab. Okay, no. This is already where we are. Okay, let's see what's going on with AMD. So Marathon. It's going to be a little bit more about Bitcoin. Okay, so in recent days it's been observed that it has been observed that Bitcoin has shown persistent weakness, and currently as of yesterday was trading near the support level of around 41,200, precisely at 41,192. Okay, so the weekly algorithms continue to indicate the possibility of a significant downward move, potentially reaching as low as 36,300 in the next couple of weeks. It's essential to know that a close below this level will be quite negative, but currently there's only a 30% probability of that occurring. So a move towards 36,600, 36,300 for Bitcoin is okay. Well, that is 30% likelihood of that happening is what we are looking at right now. So marathon, let's have a look and see for marathon. So that would not be good for marathon at all, even with given all that's going on with the Bitcoin ETFs, and it has suffered, let alone further declines from Bitcoin that will even worsen things for marathon and indeed all the other Bitcoin adjacent stocks. Let's see crypto. Let's see what is going on with Bitcoin before we return to marathon. Okay, this is 36,000 is what we mentioned. This is it, 36,139. The probability of it getting to this level, 36,245. The probability of it getting there is only 30%. But this is pretty much this is what you can see. This chart, rather marathon equally reflects this chart. This negativity we are looking at right now, this weakness we are looking at right now, persistent weakness. So let's quickly return to marathon and continue to update you in that regard. Yeah, so I would equally say the probability of it getting to this sort of level, which would be $6.35, it's not very high. Not very high, I would say. I mean, this is for obvious reasons because the moving averages, there are not a lot of moving averages that are around here, that will make the computations for its probability a rational one. Hence, this very low probability we are talking about right now. Probability of it trying to pivot towards 20.43 is a lot more better, a lot I would say a lot more encouraging than it retracing all the way down to $6.35. Yeah, so weakness all around marathon and Bitcoin. Okay, let's continue to see what's going on in the broader market. We've seen the first one we saw was AMD. We've seen marathon. Okay, we might just have a look at the ones that are also not doing so well. Okay, Spirit Airlines is rebounding 20.26%. Let's have a look. Spirit Airlines. It would have helped us if we reviewed the projections we had yesterday, but they may still be intact. I want to believe. Yeah, this is the plunge that's been going on. It's the news, of course, was that a judge blocked its acquisition by JetBlue. I want to believe. So yes, it pivoted yesterday or this morning, or rather pivoted today, and it's now up around 2%. The chance of it getting to 11 point probability of it getting to $11.43 is a big ask. The probability of it getting there is a tall one, as a matter of fact. We don't have the figures, but that is it's in the next upper projection, 11.43, and above that we have 13.62 Spirit Airlines. There might be some news out there. So improved pictures, improved outcomes. Okay, Spirit Airlines sees quarterly revenue high sees quarterly revenue at high end of guidance according to JetBlue measure. Says JetBlue measure remains in full force. Okay, yeah. Okay, yesterday we had a look at its short interest. Let's see what we have. today. We had 17% on some fraction. Let's see what we have today, whether it has changed. Yes, still very much intact, 17.18%. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so let's see. There's Tesla. There's okay, indeed, Nvidia is here. Okay, let's quickly have a look at Nvidia. Okay, there's Plug Power. There's Ford. Some of these stocks we saw them yesterday. Okay, let's see Apple. Let's see what's going on with Apple. Yes. Okay, Tesla. Okay, let's see. Tesla, okay, still retracing down around 0.39%. Okay, let's see what's going on right now. So S&P is still holding around $4,838. Sorry, 4,838 points. Yeah, we were actually scalping the markets, the S&P, and you know, easily plucking out money. But when this renewed drive to go to high highs happened, when I wasn't watching, you know, so I didn't want to start getting involved right now, you know. Let the dust settle a bit more. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Apple. Sorry, the Tesla down 0.39%. Probability of it retracing to 206.73, very quite reasonably high. Of it, probability of it retracing all the way to 190.86, not very high, if anything, it's going to retrace further. There's a projection nearby, so the probability of it, I mean, this is just statistically, given the fact that the moving average is around here, justify gives it statistically gives it a chance that it will retrace further, you know, as against people, or as against rebounding to 219.07 and even higher, you know. So I expect more retracements for Tesla. Okay, let's look at Apple. Let's look at Apple. Let's see what's going on there. I will also want us to have a look at some of the stocks that have given up a lot of their gains today. Some of them may not be that popular. So Apple is it's showing some strength, up 1.48%, and then probability of it getting to 193.39 is also very high, as against it changing direction and retracing down towards 188.25. So Apple much more likely to continue to show strength, and of course probability of it getting to 197.45 not as high as it a lot more that probability is a lot more remote relative to it changing direction and getting down to $188.25. Okay, let's have a look at what will be the next one. Okay, Nvidia, we can't miss that one. Nvidia. Okay, let's see what's going on. You know, all-time highs, just relentlessly printing it. Probability of it retracing to 539.68, not a lot more remote as well, so the sky looks like it's the limit for Nvidia and AMD. The sky looks like the limit for them, but we don't have let's see whether we can find charts that are rather projections that are a lot more closer to where it is right now. Let's look at the 45-minute chart. We have on this chart we have a projection of 596.36, so it's currently trading at 590. So this stock is almost at $600, 596.36, and then we have 610.76. So the probability of it getting to 595.95 is, yeah, is just as much, I would say, just as much as it maybe correcting towards 591.01. All of these are just on its 45-minute chart. It gives us an idea of what's going on in between. On the 1-day chart, there are no other projections there anymore. The algos here have stopped calculating. Maybe they've stopped calculating. Maybe they are becoming a lot less reliable as things stand right now. So, okay, let's we looked at Nvidia. Let's price percentage decrease. Let's see. If I was up yesterday, this down 22.26% now. iRobot Corp. So we're counting down to the close. We have around 11 minutes. Okay, let's see as AZTR. Let's see what's going on with it. Okay, the company launched common stock offering, shares slide 20% on plans for public offering. Okay. Okay, AST Space Mobile. Let's look at that. AST Space Mobile Inc. Let's see what's going on here. The stock has been retracing since it printed this peak of around $6.36 as of Wednesday, the 27th of December 2023. Since that time, it has continued to show a lot of weakness. No, is that the price, or no? It actually didn't. It didn't. It's actually it's extrapolation. Yeah, so it hasn't really done so well. Okay, let's see whether there's any news. EST, why EST Space Mobile stock is crashing. Let's see what they have here. Okay, let's see what it's saying. The company announced pricing of $100 million public offering of Class A common stock. Okay, probability of it crashing all the way down to 2.13 doesn't look very high at the moment, but with more retracements, they improved rather with more retracements. Then the likelihood of it reaching those sort of levels. I think it's just halfway between, pretty much halfway between this downward projection of 2.13 and its volume indication, volume price indication of $3.95. Yeah, so okay, we're counting down to the close. S&P has given up some of its gains. So if it closes at 4797, the chance of that happening in the next 9 minutes is not very high. Then we are looking at further retracements, but it's not. This is probably what we're looking at right now is just some window dressing. I want to believe short curve, some market participants maybe taking off their money of the table as the weekend comes in. But even at that, we're still seeing some strength. This is on the 1 second. This is a 1 second chart. This is a 1 second chart. So we've been trading this. We've been trading it, and it's fantastic. Yes, yeah, fantastic indeed. Counting down to the close, we have 7 minutes before the market closes, or rather. S&P 500 trades at highest level ever, eclipses January 22 intraday record. Short sellers capitalize on Spirit Airlines turbulence. Yes, we mentioned that earlier on. Let's see. Short sellers are back at it again. This time around with Spirit Airlines. Was a prey capitalizing on news that the carriers measure with JetBlue struck turbulence. Investors who were bearish on the carrier made $163.3 million on Tuesday alone, when Spirit's shares lost nearly 50% in value after a federal judge cited anti-competitive concerns and blocked JetBlue Airways planned $3.8 billion acquisition of the ultra low-cost carrier. So we're digressing. We're supposed to be looking at we're looking at the broader market news. Yeah, fund managers caught S&P 500 futures net long position in latest week. What are the signals here? Buy signals. Client sentiment. No trading activity yet. Individual investor moves retreat. Okay. Chips megacaps steer gains on Wall Street, earnings in focus. So let's return to the charts. We're counting down to the close. Counting down to the close. Yeah, the odds of 4797 printing is in this regular session not very high. If we had gotten in, this would have given us a decent amount of change. But we're just going to be watching. We're just going to be observing and see what's going to happen. $4841. Let's get it here on a trading view. SPX. It's been a sideways movement pretty much on the 1 minute chart for yeah, 4839. Roughly 3 minutes before the market closes. Plunge. 4840. $43,952. Okay, while we're at it, let's quickly recap and see before the market closes and see what's going on. AMD, let's see. AMD is gained 6.92, 6.91%. Nvidia did what? Gained 4.12%. Marathon, what did it do? Gained 0.31%. Spirit Airlines, I want to believe it gained 20%. Okay, 16.67%. Apple up 1.45%. Let's see Tesla. Tesla is just managing to stay in the green. So we're counting on, we have a few seconds before the market closes. So S&P is retracing, plunging. It's rallying again. Highly volatile. Okay, the market has closed, so we're now in the post-market session now. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for joining this countdown to the close, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much.